This is Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. So I'm going to take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, and natural gas. First of all, I'll take a look here at Ethereum versus the US dollar. That's going to be the first thing. And then we'll take a look here at Apple and NVDA. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy on a stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, this was posted in the chat to take a look at here. So I'm going to give a little peek ski and see what's going on. This is your Ethereum versus the US dollar. Now, you can see there's not really a whole lot of movement going on here, but what we want to watch here on the upside, here on daily chart, is you want to watch that 37.8745 level, okay? Now, again, if we can get above that, then we look to yesterday's high at 38.16, and then we look at today's high at 38.39. Then you just work yourself right on up here, 38.77. We'll come up here to this 39.02, and then we always want to look here to the left of the chart here, okay? That 39.36 level, and then 39.69, that's your big retest. Now, you can see here on it, it's very clear here, like on a weekly chart. Just what I gotta do is watch that price channel. That's going to be the key, that 409235 level, okay, for a weekly chart. So once we start breaking out above that here, then we just come right here to the left here, and you can just work yourself right up. You got 4124. We'll come over here at 44.81, and then we'll come up to the top of this candle, 47.83, and then your big retest up there at 48.65 on 93 level here. But first of all, we have to do is always watch that weekly here first, just to see where it could go here. So you're looking at that 37.87, at that 8-day. That's going to be very key. Then we can always attack this number here. Now again, so far here, you know, you can't reach it, but we have to see what the reaction is once it gets there. If it gets there to that 4,092, is it going to double top or is it going to come down? But what I do like here about the weekly chart is you can see here, even when it sold off here, okay, even though you lost the 8-day, you're still holding that 21-day here very nicely. And the 8-day never crossed below that 21-day. So this is very positive. The key is here by the weekly here, you really just have to crack above that 4,092 level, then you can go higher. Now here on the downside, if you can't get above this 37.87, then we just follow these candles down here, okay? So we're looking right there, looking at 37.72. We look to the bottom there at 37.42. We look at today's low at 37 flat here, and then what we have at 37.3. So right now we got this double bottom situation going on here with a nice higher high and a higher low. So we got to see how it shakes out. If not, we just follow the candles all the way down here. You got 36.67 level, then we got 36.32, and we come down here to the bottom of that candle. You're looking at 35.37. You can work your way all the way down here to the 21-day. But right now, this pattern here is actually is looking pretty good. The key to is just that you got to close above that 37.87. Then we can just work yourself right on up here to a possible 4,092 level, and then we can crack that open. Then we can basically hit for that 48.65 level. Okay, let's take a look here now at Apple and NVIDIA. Okay, here we have Apple and here we have NVIDIA. Now, Apple, I told you, I've been in here since 222, okay? And what do we have there going on here today? 239, okay? Now, the earnings are coming out here on the 30th. I always jump ahead of those earnings, and then what I do is I'll sell half before the earnings, and then after hours, I'll see how it trades out there and probably sell that other half, okay? So this is what I want to show you. So you go back and you look at my videos, you'll see I told you, buy this bad boy right here in that 222 area. We get above that 8-day, then we just start running. Now you can see where yesterday we put this high in here of 232.15. So you say, well, geez, why did it stop there? All you got to do is look to the left of the chart here, 232.29, okay? What do we have here? 232.15. See, that was your resistance yesterday, but that doesn't mean that's the end of it. Today we came down, we held the top of that candle, and then once we got through that 100-day, then what you do, you can always add to the position here, and we're up through the 21-day, and now we're stuck right in that 50-day. See how nice that is? This is why you trade the charts. Okay, now you're right into that 50-day. Now, if we can crack above this key 50-day at 239.56 level here, then what we're going to do is we're going to come right up to the top of this candle, looking at 243.71. We come up here at 245.55. We come up to the top of this candle, 247.33, and then all the way up here until you have your retest there at 260 level. Now, you can see here, I pointed out that you are in sold conditions right here, oversold conditions. These were the two tells, okay? So I'm hoping that you're in this and you're making green like I am. Look how nice this is. Beautiful. So now we got to see what's going to happen here at this 50-day. We're right in it. Can we close above it and start ratcheting up the rest of these candles here? Or is it going to come right back down here like we stopped here and then come right off? So that's just what we have to take a look at. Now, NVIDIA. Okay, here's another one. This is a really good. Now, yesterday it fell off here on this on this Chinese stuff, okay? But you got as high as 148.97 level, say, okay? So all you have to do is just go right to the left of the chart here, okay? So this is what you're looking for right there. 149.77. Okay, you didn't get it. That was your resistant level. Okay, when you see all these candles hit here, and even like this candle, you hit it and you couldn't break through. That was your sell signal here. Okay, same way with here. We got through, and then we put that red candle in there. Done. Okay, so when we had the top of this candle here, you can see you're already guiding forward. Then this one here, we had an inside day, and then we had that red candle, which basically engulfed the previous candles, and boom, down she went on the news. Okay. So that's where we were. But next time, what you do is always just look to the left of the chart. That's your resistance line. It doesn't always have to go and retest that 153 level. Okay, it can always just go to the left. You take one level at a time. That's how you trade. That's how you make the money. Now, today here, what we have is an inside day. Oh, what the hell am I doing here? Okay, we have this inside day going on here. Well, actually, we don't. We actually had a lower low. Okay, so today we had 116.17. What do we have here? 116.25 level. Okay, so it got down lower, but the key is right here on the upside is this is what you're looking for, is this 121.94. You need to hold that on a closing basis, okay? So if it can rally up here, we don't not necessarily have to look at yesterday's high. We can just go to the left of the chart here. You're looking at that 131 area, okay? Then we can come up here to the top of this candle, okay? But remember, there's a huge gap in the fill here. So you look at 128.44, then you have to look all the way to the bottom of that candle at 141.88. Huge gap and fill, and eventually I think that will when the earnings come out here, that will fill that gap up very nicely here. But again, just watch this key 200-day on a closing basis. That's going to be key. Now, what if it comes down here and it loses this 116 area? This is basically what we're watching right here at the bottom. Okay, 115 14. That's what we're watching. You're holding that. Then what we do is we go to the next level, which is right there. Okay, you're looking at 113.22. Then we can come all the way down here to the bottom here. You're looking at here at all the way down to 199 level. We can come all the way on down here, and you can follow back. And here's your big retest at 90.69. Okay, but we have a lot of good support levels all the way through. But we're going to see how this is all going to shake out. Okay, but realistically today, just watch that 121.94 on a closing basis, and maybe we can rally up here, possibly fill this gap here down the road. Okay, so that's how you want to trade it. But when you up in this area here and you see these big gaps up, see how I have a green up, and then we have boom. Okay, see up, and then boom, down you go. So when you get up to that area, you don't have to sell it all. If you say, hey, I'm going to hold this thing, I'm a long-term holder of NVIDIA, but I also trade it. So when I see these candles going up here like this, 1, 2, 3, that's the next day here, and I look to the left here, that's a sell signal. Okay, so it doesn't have to go all the way to the top here. Always watch to the left of the chart. But today, just watch that right there. That's going to be very key, is that 121.94. And obviously, today's low, that's going to be key at 116.25. Now, this has been a really good trading stock here, also here. So always keep that in mind here too. Eventually, NVIDIA is going to win. There's no question about it. Okay, no question at all about it. They got the best chip. You're talking about this stuff here coming from China. You have to ask yourself a simple question: do companies really want a chip, or do they trust a chip coming directly from China? You don't know what is going to be on there. You know what I'm saying? Now, some companies will use it because it's cheaper, but to me, I just think go with the best. Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin very nicely. Now, what did I do here? Okay, let me just back that up a little bit. All right, now we go. Okay, so here we go. Bitcoin came right down, and this is why you trade the charts. Okay, again, for the 50th time, I told you this. Okay, right there, 103,724. That's that 8 SMA. Where did it go? 103,724. Okay, so you got to get above this 8-day. That is going to be very key. If you can get above the 8-day, then we can just follow these candles right on up here, okay? So what do we got there? You got 103,685 level, okay? Then what we do is we can come up here to yesterday's high. That was at 104,695. We can come right up here. You got 106,615. And then we go on top of this candle here at 107,485. But all that doesn't mean anything unless we can get and close above that 103,715, that 8 simple moving average. Now, downside, you want to watch today's low. What do we have here? He had 101,275. So all you have to do is look to the left of the chart here. What do you have? 101,280. Okay, so you came within $5. Look at that. Look how nice that is. See, that's just your support level. We lose that, and then right here, that's next, 99,745. And then we have your 21-day sitting right there at 99,320. Then we have your 50-day sitting there right there at 98,171. Okay, but right now, this is just a trade. Now, IBIT, very, very good trader. It got it down to 57.96 and a high of 59.06. Very, very good trading in the IBIT, okay? Now, there's a lot of ways to trade Bitcoin, but the reason I like IBIT, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and it's a spot price. It's not the futures price. It's a spot price. And BlackRock owns this. There's 52 billion. I just looked the other day, 52 billion worth of assets in this thing, okay? So she's not going out of business anytime soon. Okay, so just trade this range here until we can crack above that 8-day. Then we go higher. We crack above that 21-day. Then we go down to that 50-day. You crack that 50-day. Then what we do, we start following these candles down till you get your big retest down here at 89,525 level. Okay, RSI here looking very good. You're sitting at 54. That could go either way. Your green is still over your red. That's looking nice here. So let's just see how this all shakes out. But right now, this is a trading situation here until you get above that 8-day or you get below that 21-day and that 50-day. All right, take a look here at crude oil and natty gas. Okay, here we have the crude oil and we have natty gas daily charts. Now you can see here what we have inside day. But look at old Sticky. Look at the topping tail on Sticky over here. Okay, so we had all these lower highs and lower lows. That's never good. Okay, and then today she starts to rallying up here. But you notice that here it can't get through. It got a high today of 74.31. You got to get through this and close above that 74.62. That's going to be key. It's going to be that 21-day. Right above it here, this is your next resistance, 74.96, and then we have your 8-day at 75.22. You can't get above that. You're not going higher. It's just that simple. Now, again, if you can get above that 8-day, then we just come up to the top of the candle. You look at 76 flat. We come up here. You're looking at 76.45 level. We'll come to the bottom of that candle, 76.93. We'll come up here. You got 77.14, and then we'll come up to the top of that candle at 77.86. Then we can just ride around up. But what I don't like about this is the bearish sign when that 8-day curls over. If this doesn't do anything here today, the futures come out at 6 o'clock. This here, that 8-day will be crossing over that 200-day, and that's the kiss of death. Okay, once it crosses that 200-day, that 21-day, this price is definitely going to be going lower. Okay, you got to have it where it curls up. See, when the price is above, she runs up. Price is below, she goes right on down. So downside here, you want to watch today's low. That's at 72.93. Yesterday's low, that's going to be very key, 72.38. And then we got the 50-day sitting right there at 71.47. And then we have that 200-day. So if it comes all the way down here, we got to see what is the reaction going to be. Is it going to bounce off of that and take a run back up? Or is it going to go to that 100-day and come right on down and do the retest here at 69.33? Now, this is bearish. This is another signal. When that green crosses over the red, that shows as bearish. And then here is the results, okay? That's what you always want to look at. When that 8-day rolls over, okay, like this, that's the result, and that's the negative, okay? So I got a short going on crude. I've had a short going on crude here on FTO. I'm going to see how this all shakes out here because this is too much resistance, 21-day, 200-day, and 8-day. Unless something dramatic would happen, I can't see it breaking through there to the upside as of right now. Now, natty gas here, I've been pointing out that 21-day, how crucial it was because of all the times that we've hit it, okay? Look how nice that we've hit it. But now you see this 8-day rolling over. Now you see the 21-day rolling over. So this morning when it came out with the video, I said, the next level you want to watch is this 50-day. We aren't there yet, but you're getting pretty damn close, okay? So natty gas, where we're sitting at, 3.50. So look to the left of the chart here. What do we got? 3.50, okay? So just look at the bottom of that candle. The next level here is going to be right there, that 50-day, 3.48. Then we come to the bottom here at 3.42. And then we're going to come right over here to the bottom here at 3.33, and then right there at 3.29, which is that price channel. Again, that's if that 50-day is lost, I should say. Now, we got to see what the reaction is. If it gets down here, okay, which you're pennies away, what is the reaction? Is it going to blow through and hit these levels? Or is it just going to bounce off of that and take a run back up? Now, if it runs back up, you want to watch yesterday's low, okay, 3.60. Then we want to watch today's high, okay, at 3.72, and then we want to watch that 21-day, 3.79. Above that, we come to the bottom here, okay, 3.86, and then we have that 3.89. That is your 8-day, okay? But right now, this looks like it's rolling over. This is going long, down, I should say, because look at all the times that it hit it here, and it never did this. Okay, so that's the key. Now KOLD, very, very good short there today. I already scored. I scalped a 1.5 out of KOLD on the short side, looking very good. Now I want to see what the reaction is going to be when it hits that 50-day. Is it going to blow through there, or are we going to have a nice little bounce, come right on up? This here, MACD crossed over, not good. That's bearish. 45, plenty of room on the downside yet to go. Much, much lower. This is not nowhere near oversold conditions. Okay, look at old Sticky turning red over here. Look at him. Okay, he's not feeling too good, old Sticky here. We got to get him some lunch or something. Okay, I will be back here after your pit close, and we'll take a look here at Bitcoin, crude oil, natural gas, and then we'll throw something else in your mix. Now, remember, I told you about these, what the earnings are, okay? Tesla's on the 29th, Amazon is on February 6th, Meta's on the 29th, Microsoft on 29th, and Apple's on the 30th, okay? So I got ahead of all of these here in advance. So Amazon is breaking out, the high is 236, you're ready at 240. Meta's going to 700, that's breaking out. Microsoft, 468 is the high, you're at 443. Apple's break is going to be running up here. You got a 260 high. So I'm in all of these here. I traded weight in advance. I sell half before, and then I wait till after hours. I can always sell it then, the rest of the other half. Okay, trade what's in front of you, not what you want.